G'day guys, Z18 XCR. There's no need for a special tool if you don't have it. What you do, you move this backwards and forwards until the lifters lose a bit of pressure. Take the plugs out and do the same with that. That's the stubborn one. What you do, you put the belt on here, put it on the bottom, right? Put it up here when the tool's on there already, and feed it around, and sort of the belt will be loose, that mark will be down there, and then bring that up whilst you put the belt on. Then after you know it's right by moving it backwards and forwards, don't turn the engine yet, then pull the pin out of the tension up. So the pin is that, it's very, very short, okay? This locates, and the way it locates is basically, that is basically over there. When disassembling it, just put the hex in there and take the belt off. It's a very good system. It's a nice revision to the XE, and a significantly different engine actually, with many revisions. But of course, once you do this, you turn the engine, make sure it all lines up. But I was just trying to help where, if you think they're both stubborn and moving, they're not. This one, once you jiggle it and get the oil out of the lifters, it stays. And even if it doesn't, you can sort of move it a bit. This one constantly runs away, so feed the belt up. Make sure it's pretty firm there. Always have it firm opposite the tensioner side. So whatever you do, you want to take up the slack there, and then have the tool here and bring it up. So that mark will be down there. Put the belt on and just guess 3 teeth. You know, as you bring it up, you'll see that these are off or on. So once you get it basically come up with it, put the belt on there, rock it back and forwards from the crank, and then pull the tensioner pin, and now turn the engine 4 times or 4,000 times or whatever you want to do. I always have this for top dead center. It's just a procedure, but yeah, like, it's not a bad car to work on. Another note, these 2 bolts are replaceable. They are extremely fragile and got a lot of Loctite on them. When there's that much Loctite, I don't put Loctite back, it's still inside. So those should come with the timing kit, okay? But beware. Be very aware of those bolts. These were extremely difficult to remove, and they've always been an issue on these cars. Extremely fragile as well. Another note is with the belt tensioner. They do seem to get stuck on these. They don't just fall off like the other ones, so be patient and lubricate it. Some of them are corroded on the back. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. But yeah, this is the main point here, is you don't need to have any, you know, special tool or whatever, if you use common sense. But if you don't have common sense, then, you know, you should have the special tool. It can deceive. Half a tooth out here and half a tooth out here after 16 turns can end up a tooth out. So be very careful. And as you can see, I've marked both these pulleys to there, as well as the factory marks. Okay, it's very confusing because with the 2.2s, there are the marks are the other way around. Sorry, with other engines overseas, not the Z22 XE, but you know, you can have these with the marks the other way and stuff. This is the XER, okay? Anyway, good luck with that, and yeah, hope it helps.